We got Geoff Neal back here on the program. He's going to be taking on Frank Camacho at UFC 228 on September 8th. Jeff, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Just get done working out. A little tired right now.
Yeah, no, well, I appreciate you having me part of your post-workout and everything. What else you got on the agenda for today?
Work.
Right, that's right. What for those who might not know, what do you do for work? For those who might not be familiar with you.
I'm a server. Server
Right.
right now.
Okay.
I used to work at Texas Roadhouse, but I quit that place. Now I work at a place called Moxie's. It's downtown in uptown in Dallas.
Okay. Cool. I think we have a Moxie's here in Canada, actually, so I'm familiar
Yeah,
with it.
it's a Canadian restaurant. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay, good stuff. So I'm on the right track here. I was just making sure we're all good there. But nevertheless, we got to talk about your UFC debut, man. That fight was amazing. You get that first round finish over Brian Camozzi back at UFC Fight Night 126. Could your debut have gone any better? I mean, I'm sure you were picturing a good win, but to win in the first round like that was very impressive.
It was cool. I usually go for knockouts, but I'll take a submission. It's cool. Yeah, it was a great experience. The first round, first fight. I mean, I feel like it could have went better, but a win's a win.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. And that fight was back in February, and we're talking about a fight here coming up in September. Were you looking to get in there a little bit sooner, or did you want this much time off?
Honestly, I really didn't care. I'm patient. I'm not trying to rush into anything. Whatever fight comes, it comes. And I was waited this long, and I got a fight here in Dallas. I don't have to go anywhere. So everything works out.
So they tell you you're fighting Frank Camacho. You must have been pretty excited because this guy's always bringing fight of the night performances. Did you know
Yeah.
much about him before taking this fight?
No, actually, I didn't know him at all. But then I looked at some of his fights. I'm like, damn, this is going to be a good fight. It's going to be a fun fight. He's going to stand there. He's going to throw punches, and I'm going to do the same. So it's going to be interesting.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, it's definitely going to be a good matchup here. And now that you've had a chance to sort of assess him, how do you feel like you match up against him in this fight?
I feel like we have the same game plan. That's for sure. I think our athleticism goes to me. He's real tough. So we'll just see. It's hard to look at somebody and judge him just by off of videos. I just know what he's going to bring to the table. I don't know how tough he is. I don't know how really fast he is. Just like when he's in front of me. But we'll see.
Now he's fought at lightweight primarily. I mean, he's bounced around between both weight classes, but he's back up at welterweight, and you fought at middleweight. Do you feel like being the size advantage would be an advantage in this fight?
Yeah. If I was wrestling, I think the biggest advantage I do have is I'm taller than him and I have a longer reach, which never fucking happens. Like when I fight, I'm usually fighting somebody taller than me, longer than me. So I'm glad I got that advantage at least.
And it sounds like your training camp's going well. I just talked to one of your teammates this morning, Charles Bird, who I know is also getting ready for his fight. How is the morale right now?
Oh, it's awesome, man. We got Charles Bird. He's fighting, and then Razak
Hassan, yeah, he's got his fight coming up.
Yeah, and he trains with us now too. So we got 3 dudes getting ready for the same night. So it's starting to get pretty intense now.
Yeah, does that make things easier when you guys have fights coming up, just because you guys, you're all sort of working towards one goal at the same time, or would it be better if someone was, didn't have a fight and maybe could spend some more time with you or whatever?
I mean, either way, I don't know. It's actually pretty cool. Like having 3 people fighting on the same card. I did it once before with Ocho. Like I don't mind if I fight alone or with 10 people. Like I'm still going to go in there and try to get the job done.
How's the weight cut going, ahead of this matchup? Obviously, you mentioned you work as a server, so you're around that good food. I guess you just got to zone in and just ignore it.
Yeah, the weight cuts, it's going fine. I think I'm down to I just got done working out. I left at 185. I'll probably get back up to 190 before I work and go to sleep, wake up at 188. But I'm way ahead of schedule, so I might have to eat me some steak or something to not get too light.
Do you have to bring meals with you to work just to make sure you're not eating, the bad stuff there, or I guess there is probably some healthy options at Moxie's when you're working there.
There's healthy options, but I just got a food sponsor recently.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Fit Meals Prep, and I bring their food to work now. But before it was fucking hard. I'm seeing all these steaks and chicken, all this stuff just coming out the window, and it was hard. But now I got me some actual food that I can just go to the fridge, pull it out, put it in the microwave whenever I get a craving.
Yeah, that's true too. And plus, you're not allowed to eat the customers' foods. I mean, I would think you get fired for that, right? So.
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk
always...
about what goes on in the kitchen.
Fair enough. Does your work schedule cut back a little bit closer to fight time, or do you keep the same schedule?
It cuts back. I'm probably gonna like a week and a half before the fight, I'm probably going to take off. But as far as that, I'm gonna keep on working as much as I'm working right now. Still
Okay.
got to pay bills.
No, I hear you on that for sure. Do your coworkers are they all fight fans and everything? Are they all into it?
Yeah, a couple of my managers, they're bigger fight fans than I am. Like they know all these UFC fighters that I don't have no fucking idea. They're schooling me on MMA. You know what I mean? They know more about my weight class and the people that are in it than I do. So it's pretty cool. It's interesting. Got a lot of them. They want to come out to the fight. So it's pretty cool.
Do you ever get any customers recognizing you at all?
Uh, Sometimes, but it's always those like people that are in the MMA community. You know, it's never like a fan that you know what I mean. Most of the fans they only like see like Darren Till, Conor McGregor, and stuff like that.
Right.
But if I do get noticed, it's always somebody that's like trains or that fought before.
Okay. Good stuff, man. How do you see this fight playing out on September 8th?
Uh, I feel like it's only going to go one or two ways. Either it's going to be a first round knockout or a 3 round war. That's the only way I see it.
Yeah, and I guess you're preparing for that because Frank, he's a tough guy to finish. I believe he
Yeah,
hasn't been finished in a couple fights now.
yeah, he hasn't been finished, but you never know. Like there's a lot of people that haven't been finished that got finished. You know, it's possible.
Yeah.
Nobody's unfinishable. You know, like anybody can get finished at any given moment.
Where do you feel like a win over Frank Camacho puts you in the division?
Uh, Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna be just nowhere. Like it's a fight. It's an important fight. Every fight's important. I feel like I'm not gonna get anywhere until I sign that second contract. Once I get these 4 fights out the way, then I'm gonna start thinking about where I stand and what's my ranking. My main focus is knock these 4 fights out, get 4 wins, and move on to the next.
Gotcha. And last question before I let you go: are you watching any TV right now? Any Netflix? Anything getting you through training camp? As far as maybe video games? Anything getting you through as far as downtime goes?
Yeah, I just started this TV series on Netflix called Altered Carbon.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of it. It's supposed to
Have
be
you heard
good.
of it?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just like this. I basically like people don't die. Like they have like these chips in the back of their necks, and like when they die, they put it into another body, which is called a sleeve, and it's interesting. It's cool. I feel like it could be a video game.
Yes. Well, no, it definitely sounds like the premise for a video game. So I'll have to check that out. And we certainly got to check out this card, man. This is a stack card. UFC 228 coming up here September 8th. Geoff, it's always good talking to you, man. I appreciate you taking the time in between work and everything. Just remind people where they can find you on social media. And if you have any sponsors or shout outs, the floor is yours.
You can find me on Facebook, Geoff C. Neal. Don't do Geoff E. Neal. That's my dad. Been over that before. Instagram, Hands of Steel MMA, and it's HANDZ of Steel. Make sure you get the Z or you ain't going to find me. And shout out to Fit Meals Prep, keeping me healthy for this fight. Yeah, that's it. And shout out to Fortis MMA and all my teammates. Yeah.